Well, it's time for match play once again on the Disc Golf Pro Tour. A brand new format here in 2025 as we welcome you to Kansas City. We'll be at Bad Rock Creek Disc Golf Course this weekend for the Kansas City Wide Open. But first, match play here on Thursday in Liberty, Missouri. All you have to do is complete a hole in fewer shots than your competitor. If you do so, you win the hole. It doesn't matter if you win by a stroke or 3 strokes on a hole. It's simply about beating your opponent on that hole. If you tie, we call that having the hole. And you're really just trying to run the opponent out of opportunities to catch you as you win more holes than them. So the way this is going to work, we've got groups of 4 players. They're going to play round-robin World Cup style over the course of the season. The top 2 players in each group will advance to the championship. That's going to be happening in November in Charlotte in a bracket-style competition, a lot like what we used to see on the Pro Tour, a straight bracket for the Match Play Championship.
That's going to be just fine for Ellie Midling.
Should be an easy win here on the second hole for Midling. It's not a Mando through those posts.
I love the play with the forehand here. You see that crosswind. She's able to kind of fight against it rather than getting blown away. Pressure's on Own now. Can't go down 2-2.
Own in for the birdie. So she was clear over that wall, I take it. Let's go 2-3. Own Scoggins. This is to have the hole with Cat under the basket.
Oh, strong side. Playing the crosswind. A more manicured green pushed back. But 2 separate bits of stonework.
Nice forehand there from Hansen. Just outside the bullseye. So a little more pressure on Handley. This is just a straightforward hole if you have a good forehand.
It really is. It really is. The thing is, you want to get on the other side of the basket today with the wind being the way it is, but inbounds is inbounds. But now Kat on her second.
Look at this from Murch. Carey didn't win hole 2, so Allie Smith still 1 up.
Solid third there for Own, and now here's to win the hole from Kat Murch. Oh! With the slip, nearly cashing it.
Cat Murch right underneath the basket. Owen Scoggins needs this to have the hole, and not a problem. So Ellie can win the hole here with this putt. How about that? Ellie Midling wins the hole. Little bender around the tree. Take a look on the Zuka replay. This gets us back to all square.
Man, we were talking about the Holland-Ella match, but this entire card is just so dynamic right now. Great, great putt from Ellie. Tough, subtle hyzer flip you have to throw here.
Yeah, let's go, Kat. What a shot.
Great shape there for Murch. Perfect.
Bullseye.
Ellie Ezra is putting for birdie from 40 feet. So here's Allen. Try to put it closer. Not going to happen. So can Midling pick up the hole? They are all square at the moment. Oh, yeah. Ellie Midling goes 1 up with that putt from 40.
This is an aggressive forehand from Holland.
What she's trying to do is crazy, and she absolutely just did it. That shot by Holland You can see the main gap from the tee, and so you aim at that, but you can't see the 27 other trees that are in the way from the box. She is down to probably about 150-foot standstill upshot, right dead middle of the fairway.
Hanley can win the hole. Get back to all square. All right. Things are heating up here in the match play.
It feels like Holland just came out a little cold, and now she's definitely defrosted a bit.
I mean, I think you go look at it and ask yourself if you have a chance to throw it in.
It's also, a matter of principle as well. Gorgeous shot. Oh, look at the shape on that forehand. Really well done from Holland. She was telling me earlier this year that she was really working on the hyzer flip forehand.
Great shot from Ella.
This is what we wanted to see. We want to see both of them catch some fire.
Back over to 10. Into the back 9 for these two groups.
Man, Allie Smith is throwing the disc really, really well today. It doesn't get easier, so to speak.
Allie Smith is closer than Deanne. Oh, that got pushed down by the wind. It does check up towards the basket.
Right back out in the open, throwing into the wind.
Holland off the band, and Ella's parked. So Hansen is going to pick up this hole and cut the Holland lead to just 1.
At Pound, the quality of our gear runs deeper than the stitching. That's why we design and build everything right here in the US. We source the highest quality US materials to make the most comfortable and durable pack in disc golf.
Yeah, they both have distance, but when it comes to the high-flying max distance lines, spike hyzers, I definitely give that to Ella.
Headwind putt inside the circle, but not an easy putt.
The wind is blowing you to that side of the green, but you really want to be on that right side.
Uh-oh. So just like that, Ella back level with Holland.
I like Allie going up the gut. Nice shot. Strong side of the green. Crosswind just shoved it way out of bounds. I thought that was going to land softly.
So Allie Smith going to take a commanding lead here, most likely.
What I like about this hole is the left gap is really risky for the obvious reasons. The right gap requires a much more technical play to get up to the green. You have to throw a low push hyzer that skips. Yeah, Kat's just playing the conservative play. She's playing chess. Kat still has to give this some respect.
Oh my. You just cannot do that if you're Katrina. The only mistake into the OB.
And that was a silver plattered gift to Eliezer Midling.
to win the hole and take the lead. She hasn't had the lead since hole 3, and she's in.
This is a shot that I don't think a fresh to tour Eliezra would be able to pull off. This is a big triumph for her. These touchy little turnovers that flatten late. She's a little bit short of the basket, but I love seeing the control on some of these shots where having the full power backhand timing doesn't really help you.
Can Katrina get a little bit closer and put some pressure on Midling's putt? Indeed. She'll have a tap in. So Midling will need a circle's edge putt to split the hole and stay all square. And she's in. So they will stay all square going to 17.
She is showing off some poise. She's lucky to even sneak down to that.
Can Katrina take advantage? Oh, that sneaks through. And she's in a perfect spot.
It's like her brain is thinking flat, her body's thinking hyzer.
That might be trouble for Holland.
Wow, look at the wind toy with this disc. What a shot! Look at that!
So Allen can win the hole, and that would be huge here, heading to 18. Oh, thought she had it. So that putt would have won Own the hole, but it doesn't really matter because Own had a 2-up lead already, and so even though they pushed the hole, that match is over. Own Scoggins wins 2 and 1. Oh my goodness, Midling misses. And so Katrina Allen will go 1 up heading to 18. Midling is going to have to force the issue on the par 5.
Okay, now 15. Here's Ella over the water.
Fortunate tree hit, and she will be able to approach for a 3. Can Holland take advantage? Very inside. Gets through everything. Midling's got to go for it here. She's going to rocket this one up there.
Well, there's your practice for the tournament. Big tailwind now. This could seal the deal right here.
Well, and it sounds like Midling actually went out of bounds. So it's all over. Katrina Allen is going to take the match, and a nice comeback for Katrina late. She and Smith both inside 10 feet. Holland can win the hole. No, and into the drink.
She did not just do that.
No way. I mean, you just can't. Why take the risk there, Brian? So both matches now are dormy.
Being at that blue stake is good. If you could be further, that would be a little bit better. And Holland is trying for that and takes a tiny little bounce and goes OB by probably 3 inches.
Well, that is a costly mistake. Charlie, that could be the match right there.
Could be.
And Allie is just playing really conservative now. She does not need to do anything special. Deanne is the one that's going to have to play aggressive.
That's pushing towards OB, and that might do it.
Hopefully, they're going to go to school on what they did today, because there were some questionable match play choices, which were great if we were playing stroke play. But some of the advantages that they've given to their opponents when they don't have to have been a little bit surprising. So I'm looking to see, as they move on, how they improve upon their game and their strategy, because match play is a completely different animal than what these phenomenal players are used to.
To win the match. Yes. Nothing but net.
I've never seen a game winner like that, Charlie. I love it.
Allie Smith is going to win it. It'll be 3-2 victory, and Ella Hansen is going to win 4-2. Thoughts on what we saw today and the first look at match play here in 2025?
I thought it was fantastic, and like Dixon said, I think the course with the win that they played in sets up really well for this format.
Would you call it an upset, Ella over Holland?
100%. Ella got the tough match over with. You're playing a round robin, you're playing everybody in your pool, and you know that she's the one that's supposed to win the pool. So
Right.
now you're good. You have the advantage. Holland has to do great in her other two matches. Did you enjoy that video? Why not click on one more? Better yet, why don't you subscribe to the Disc Golf Pro Tour and catch more Disc Golf Pro Tour content on YouTube?